Hello, this is General Joker here with a video. On today's video we are gonna play some Minecraft survival. And what do I mean with that? We have set up a server. I will be uploading or sharing the server EP later when it's more close to finished. This is basically a test run of the General Joker server. And what have I done with the General Joker server? Yes. And I found diamonds on the map. I have given myself full iron starting gear as a good starting point. This base was built in creative for that simple reason of me wanting to building an underwater base. But we will be building another home kind of thingy. And yes, I have enabled /fly currently on my server on me for that simple reason that making building shit a little bit easier. I will have access to a few commands that normal players will not have access to. And this is Minecraft 14.2, I think. And this is basically just going to be a starting area. I see we need more sand. And I made it a patchwork of glass in creative just to start up the base. The dirt is also editing in, but from this point on no more creative or /give commands, but I had to get myself a little setup or it will take 4 hours because this is kind of going to be a server. And I will be adding in stuff that makes it a lot harder to play here. It's basically gonna be a hardcore server afterwards, but now we are in the beginning and I think the setting is put on hard in mods. There the water dissipates. But until I have gotten my house built, I will be living under here. And you surely question where I have a mining area. Let's access my mine. I'm kind of happy of how this base works. It's pretty good looking base. Let's go up in the water. Wait for water to drain. I just like the new water version on Minecraft, and I know a lot of changed in Minecraft, but I will say things has changed for the positive. It's a lot more beautiful underwater. That's why I build an underwater base. There, you have got control on the flood. Let's go down the staircase where I found my diamond. I found the diamonds down here someplace. I think it was here I found the diamonds. So we are on diamond level. We found redstone. And I have found a lot of lapis to enchantments and stuff like that. And we are basically now under the ocean, so pretty few monsters that spawn. I kind of need some light source. Perfectly to know light source. And yes, I will do a lot of the digging of the resources off camera, and we will go on some expeditions on the server world, battling and stuff like that. But first of all, we need to get a house built. I have a few stacks of cobble. It's night time. I'm giving myself a watch because it's good to know which time it is. And I actually have the gold and the materials to make the watch, but good to have the other things. It's good because I closed here, right, so water monsters can't get into the base. I also gifted myself the access to the bed, and this is kind of gonna be an achievement area. I will build on it, but I had to make the entrance in creative, and I think Prismarine looks pretty good underwater in an underwater build, so I just had to use the Prismarine to make it. Let's say we have a lot of iron pickaxes. I accidentally made a server command because I'm testing out how the server works, so yeah, we are quite a lot of pickaxes. That means we don't need to waste resources crafting more pickaxes. We are gonna make a diamond pickaxe though, because we are gonna make an ender portal. Nether portal, I mean. And we're gonna gear up and we are gonna check out the dragon. And I actually also got a new fucking hard drive to store my videos on, so I don't need to get bothered by stuff. And pretty good. The glass is finished melting. This will basically be the area where my base will kind of be looking at. I need to go down and make some doors. And I have managed to get our food production kind of going. one of the advantage of me choosing to build an island. We're gonna use standard oak doors, and if I found some better wood, basically what I say, this is kind of the starting door. Looking pretty neat in oak. I don't no longer have my skin for some reason. I don't know what the point of that is. As you see, I'm going for a kind of a design with my house. I like the ocean view, so we will see as much of the ocean view as we can get managed. As you can see, our base is not gonna be a small one. It's gonna be a pretty good size base, and it's gonna be more storage. This is just a starting area on my base, and it's already starting to look pretty good. Best part, ow, very best. Feedbear is pretty easy to use. Make the build look kind of better with the sweet berry bushes. Kind of made a protectable area. And the protected area will be looking quite extraordinary good and extraordinary. I know I made some comment videos, but this is gonna be my Minecraft series, and yes, I am the owner of this server. Okay, I will update the ranks later. But as you can see, I have access to commands that's usually not gonna be accessible. So yes, I am the owner of the General Joker server. Setup. Before I share it with people, it will be made some rules. One of the big rules that I am gonna enforce on my server is not destroy part of what I used to. Don't destroy what I build, basically, and do not destroy for my series. You will see pretty well, and I will post the link up there so you can make your user creations. Maybe help me out, giving me gifts. But the area I make, also the lake I am in, it's my property. If it is not a big ocean, as it may be, but a big area around my area is off limits because I need places to expand when I'm starting to make other building projects. And this is just the beginning on the server. I will add multiple server worlds and stuff like that later when I'm gonna make it a real server and make a lobby world, but that's when I get more staff. This server is recruiting staff right now. I would have a Discord server and stuff like that you can join. It's just a hobby project and I have paid for it out of my pocket, so people can be banned on my discretion. And staff makes the rules, and if a staff member, when I get staff member on here, tell you to do something or not to do something, I expect them you to respect the staff on the server, and I expect the staff to respect the rules and not misusing their power, gain an advantage over other players. If for some reason somebody decides to break the rules or destroy, and I find out I can't trust the public not to fuck up my series, I will make the server inaccessible for people that is not allowed to join. Also set up the whitelist system. So just people I know not will mess around is accepted on it, and if I have to do that, the server will not be open for the public on a pretty long time before I basically start a new series and stuff, and the server will be most likely taken down or offline, and I may start a new server. But it is hosted and it is joinable. Therefore, we have soon made the first floor of my house. This is basically gonna be my main area or base. Need to get more stone. Hopefully I have a few more stacks down here. The underground area is... I'm gonna use it a little bit in these areas. I'm gonna use it, but it's not gonna be my main base. It's... if you understand what I mean with it, it's not gonna be the main point of the series, but it's a part of my base. So if you accidentally mine into it, just cover it up. This is gonna be kind of a skyscraper. It's gonna be kind of skyscraper in Minecraft. By that I mean I will make a lot of it. You can kind of see what I'm going for with my underwater base. In emergency I can use flashfeed. And in extreme cases I can use slash heal. I'm not gonna use it when I have food and my food production is going. Also, the pathway up here is still in my territory. Am I gonna make it a plot world kind of shit and thing? Maybe I'm gonna make a plot build world, but I currently don't know if I'm gonna do that or I'm just gonna... in the beginning it's gonna be a per create server with where you can create builds, as long as you not destroy builds that already on there. And if my staff or I take you in destroying a build that is not yours without owner permission of the build's permission, and we will... so if you're making a build that's gonna be permanent, you may need to make sure it is marked as a permanent build. Fucking Minecraft. Ah, it went back from the dead there. Actually crashed. I now have 64 fucking flower thingy. Or berries. And chest is gonna be marked private, and I will show you how it's gonna be. I will of course add a private chest plugin, kind of, when I make the server public, but private. it's so you are gonna mark the chest, and I will of course add a private chest plugin, but when you mark an area, as I will do from this block, private property. So from that block and up here, as all the build you then can see from that block around here and a few blocks around it will be there. Usually I am allowed to have, and you are allowed to just have one gigantic build protected as at one time, also as a main base. I will add a faction server plugin, so it will be kind of factions, a faction server afterwards, but each faction is allowed to have one base, one main base, and each member is allowed to have a small house. And then I mean a small house, it can be more storages, but it is maximum be 32 by 32 blocks. And height, I will not be set some height begrenzings, but the height begrenzing is say 100 or 200 block size. On a main base you can have more higher buildings, a higher building limit. On the faction area is gonna be kind of like a faction base can be total of 100 by 100 block and 500, 300 or 400 or 500 blocks high. The base must be accessible by riding. When raiding is gonna take, it have to be accessible by raiding. And staffs members are allowed to be part of factions, but they are not allowed to give bonuses to one faction they are a member of, or because their friends is in a faction. They can help out, but they are not allowed to use commands that is not accessible by other. There's one exceptions to that is that I, the owner myself, can use, and high ranking moderator can use in special circumstances, like when we are doing a giveaway on the server and giveaway here and stuff. But do not ask for giveaways. Staff will give giveaways on their own enclosures. The only thing is only admins or co-owner and owner and a few administrators can do giveaway, but only me, the owner, can give away 2 destroyed items. And drop parties, players can have drop parties, but stuff. And who is you supposed to give me a gift if you want to give me a gift as the owner, because you found something you think I will need. I will show you right now. I will make a gift chest. Gift chest is gonna be, I like this location. I can set time today too. Ah, cool. It's a Minecraft command, so I have access to it. Kind of good to know. But this will be the first video. I'm sorry not much happened, but I will see you in the next video. General Joker over and out.